Not only are they considered to be the most celebrated, but also the most decorated army to have ever walked the surface of the earth. In his book, The Spartans, Heroes and Warriors of Ancient Greece, Paul Anthony writes about King Leonidas, whom together with approximately 300 Spartan soldiers marched off to face the Persians, and according to the books of history, the Persians outnumbered them 40-1, but the Spartans still managed to prevent the Persians from invading Sparta, which was a city in ancient Greece. The Spartan soldiers had unique characteristics or features that made them stand out. For instance, it was compulsory for every male child aged between 6 to 7 years of age to leave his family behind and go stay in the barracks, upon which he would receive heavy and vigorous training which will mold him into a Spartan soldier. It is key to know that life at the barracks wasn't that pleasant, and that oftentimes these kids were denied food, which will encourage them to steal, and they will get punished. Something to note is that they were not punished for stealing, but rather for being caught. The Spartan shield, together with the Spartan army, the Spartan shield, together with the Spartan spear, were considered to be the most important artillery in the Spartan army. The Spartan shield, which you can see, which was also known as the hoplon, was not your normal shield. It was carved out of bronze, meaning it was heavy to lift and manipulate. Therefore, one had to be extremely fit and strong in order to use it. Away from the battlefield, the hoplon, which was the Spartan shield, had a symbolic meaning. Therefore, if one happened to lose his shield in the battlefield, then he would receive severe punishment for this. Also, it is written in the books of history that mothers or wives will tell their children or husbands as they went to war that they should either return with their shield or on it. This clearly indicates or shows the sentimental value that this shield had for the Spartans. Also, in ancient Sparta, cowardice was always rewarded with public humiliation. Ancient Greece is also considered to be home to some of the world's prolific and famous mathematicians. From the likes of Pythagoras, who is famous for his works in coming up with the Pythagorean theory that states that in a right-angled triangle, a squared plus b squared is equals to c squared. The works of Pythagoras are still used in modern mathematics. We also have the works of Euclid, who is considered to be the father of geometry. Geometry is a field in mathematics that is used in different fields. For example, in construction, upon where geographic calculations have to be made in laying out a foundation for a building. We also have the works of Aristophanes, who is considered to be the first person ever to use geography in the field of mathematics. He came up with what is known as the longitudes and the latitudes, which are lines that are used for navigation. These special lines are used either in seas, oceans, or even land. With no doubt, it is evident that ancient Greek culture had a huge impact on modern or Western civilization.